Hello traders, today's video I'm going to be sharing with you one simple secret of cashing a very violent breakout using market structure, trendline confirmation and candlestick confirmation. This kind of setups can give you a lot of tips that can help you go a long way, help you grow your account even when you're trading with a small account. How to catch a sniper breakout like this one in the forex market, trading indices, boom and crash, volatility 75, gold, and whatever market you are trading. So basically this style I'm going to share with you. Make sure that you watch till the end. Okay traders, welcome to my channel. I am Full Kingsley. By the grace of God, I bring to you guys strategies, tutorials on the forex market, volatility indices, metals like gold, Nasdaq, VIX75, many other instruments. You want to subscribe to the channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out. So if you look at this setup right here, we have used about 3 or 4 confirmation before being able to identify and catch this kind of big move here. All right, so basically we are going to do a demonstration now. Looking at it, we started from market structure. We try to consider what the trend of the market is before we look at where the breakout usually comes out. Now when we talk about trending market, there are moments where price creates resistance and support on obvious highs and low or structural highs and low. So now in this situation, this is a structural high that price created. So price created structural lows and structural lower highs. Now there are many times where price will move down. Maybe it creates a line, maybe it just move and creates a structural low, a high, and once it breaks through this structural low here, automatically sometimes become what we call support. All right, it becomes support, and when price finds or happens to break through this zone, it becomes automatically resistance. So there are times where you see price breaks through and then come back to retest, right? Why in another instance you can see price moving in a beautiful trending market structure like this. You sometimes see price react to a trend line at the same time reacting to a structural low or high. So the example that I'm going to share with you is an amazing entry setup, guys. Now you are going to see that there are times where when price create a structure like this, sometimes it comes back to retest and give very high entry probabilities, right? Okay, because here you come and then sometimes you rejects. All right, when it rejects a little bit, it comes and finally break out. Now when it breaks out like this after reacting to that trend line and a stronger zone at the top, it sometimes gives a good opportunity for a violent sell, which can move like the sell that you have seen, or sometimes you wait for price to come back and retest the zone where it actually broke out from. Okay, now we are going to look at conditions to see in order to take this kind of setup. You are going to see the candlestick confirmations that you see. Sometimes it reacts like this, and then what happens, you wait for price to come back and retest and it shoots down. Okay, there are times where price could come and then maybe breaks up, then come back a little bit before moving down, which is a disadvantage of waiting for breakouts. And sometimes you see you just come back and retest. Now the advantage of trading with direct breakout is you able to catch very strong move in a short while, but sometimes you can be faked out because the breakout might turn out not to be real. Why the advantage you have with waiting for retest is that you will be sure if the breakout is real. But in both situations, you are going to catch very good trading setup, which will make you recover on your losses as long as you understand the concept. Now coming back to our live chart here, you see a beautiful trending market structure creating lower lows and lower highs. Right there you can see. Okay, now what you do in this situation is we actually identify this diagonal resistance here, which is in form of trend lines. So sometimes I'll use parallel channel tool, right? Then I just connect like that. So I just ensure that I connect and then I drag down. Okay, so when you drag, you are going to see obvious is going to react to many zones, and the more it reacts to zones, that is the more it's going to become very powerful. Right now, if you identify it like that, what you simply have to do is you just wait for price to break out. Now in this situation, you see that here price has actually reacted to the zone. Most time people using trend line entry, they will just be waiting for price to come back and test the trend line, they enter and all of that. But if you're waiting for violent breakout, you wait for price to hit the trend line, come and then create a structure. when you create a structure like this, what you do is you wait for price to broke through. Now you can either sell directly here, or you wait for price to come back and retest. Then you wait for rejection candle like this, which is indicate bearish pressure. You sell, and then you're targeting the zones below. And then all right. Now you hear another situation here. Now you see that when price hit and comes here, it creates a structural low here when and retested the zone, came back, and then now you see that it got rejected with bearish momentum. Okay, when it reject, now we are waiting for price. It makes the zone stronger, because the more times price react to this zone, it makes it stronger. Now what you do now is you wait for price to finally break out. Now when it breaks out, you don't just enter, you look for candlestick confirmation. All right, now you see that price come back again and get rejected against once. Okay, it gets rejected again. Now we get rejected, it goes up. The next candlestick that comes down now confirms the breakout with a very strong bearish momentum candle. You can see there. Now this bearish momentum candle explains the fact that the bears actually won the war. The bulls actually won and pushed price up, but the bears finally closed price down with a able-bodied candlestick that closed below the zone, which give us a confirmation. Now we have many confluence of entry. Number one, price reacted to this strong trend line, which have been tested many times. Number two, price finally breaks out from what? From a zone that have been reacted, a strong support zone. Number three, which is our major confirmation, we have price breaks out with bearish momentum, indicating that the bears are ready to take the price to lower zones. So now we take our sell trade, as you can see there. Now when we take our sell trade, our target will be at this previous, we look at this lower trend line, which is the lower zone of the channel. That is where our target is going to be, right? So you see now that what happened, price has to drop powerfully, and as soon as price gets to the lower zone of this channel, you see that it retraced, and when it retraced back, it comes back to the zone now to retest. Now when it retests here, there is another possibility of getting another short trade, because we still have other confirmations in place, the trend line, and at the same time we have another zone, which is a zone of reaction. So this basically how you can catch a very good trading setup, combining a lot of factors together, where you have very high probability entries. Now this actually applies just for a perfect trending market situation like this. Remember, all trending market situations are not the same. You are not going to be using it in the ranging market. You are not be using it when the market is not very trending. All right, because when the trend of the market is too strong, it's possible to get this kind of entries, right? You are always waiting for price to come back and pull. Okay, now you wait for what? Candlestick confirmations, so if you use this strategy, it means that you'll be able to combine what we call more confluence in your favor, 3 confluence or 4 confluences that will give you very high probability entry in any market you are trading. All right, so basically that is how simple the strategy is. You can use it in any market structure that you are trading, and then you catch very violent moves like this. All right, remember we talked about retest. Price can come back and retest, and they will be shorting, or sometimes it retests and then maybe grab liquidity and then comes back. Now there's a possibility that if you see a rejection candle, right, and remember the power of bearish rejection and bullish rejection, like here for instance, this candlestick, second candlestick, confirmed this breakout, because it showed that the bears have pushed price and the body of the candle closed down after this, to show that they say confirmation. That's why they move further, the price further move like this. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. You remember our book, our new course is out, how to become a profitable trader in 3 months. I'm going to drop the details in the Telegram channel. Just join our Telegram channel by checking the description, and in the pinned comment you are going to join. You see the details of how to get this book. If you have been trading for years, for months, and you are finding it difficult to become consistently profitable, then you need to get that course. It's going to go a long way to make you profitable traders. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to see more content like this. See you in the next video.